A memorial service to remember former UW Chancellor Rebecca Blank was held today at the First Congregational United Church. Describing her time at UW Michigan and the U.S. Department of Commerce leading up to UW Madison, speakers from each stage of Blank's life memorialized her impact. Blank's daughter, Emily Kuttner, also spoke, sharing some of her favorite stories from her mother's life. She says Blank's high school career aptitude test told her she would make a great secretary. Well, 40 years later, Kuttner says Blank fulfilled that prophecy, becoming acting secretary of the U.S. Department of Commerce. Another event to remember Blank's life will be held by UW Madison this summer.